bringing up the fact that we're both cancers and they say we're emotional.
Mm-hmm.
But what about do you feel like you're a vulnerable person? Like as a man, right? You know what I mean? Because they say we're emotional and all that, and I would hear like Charlamagne, he was like, we be crying, and I'm like, yeah.
No,
that's not me, and like, and so, or do you feel like you show the vulnerable side of yourself, or is there a vulnerable side?
Yeah, everybody has one, a vulnerable side.
But when
I show it? No.
But when you say everyone has a vulnerable side, what does that mean?
I mean, everybody has a moment. Like everybody can be hurt.
Right.
So when I think of vulnerability, I think of being hurt. So I'm like, yeah, I've had my moments. Everybody has them. Now, do I make sure they come out in public? No. Right. Under no circumstances. I drain all the emotion out of my face before I let you see that something wrong like that. And be like, why are you so tight-lipped? I'm good. Like I'm gonna brush that off. Now, or like the joy, they be like, you're gonna cry when you get to the car, right? Type joy. Be in the car, mad as I don't know what, but I take that out on the gas pedal. So that's how that worked. But do I show it? Probably to my old lady. That's probably the only person that's really seen it. Like her, my mom, my family. Some of my boys have seen it. You call them and you be fussing about stupid stuff or something like that. But me truly showing it, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
No, but why is that though? Like,
because everything isn't as much as everybody would like to believe. Everything ain't for the world.
Right.
Like, because there are things that are said. Like, I thought about this when it was happening. What was the Clippers owner name? Sterling.
Sterling.
Now he had a private conversation with his girl.
Right.
And he was just speaking how he felt. That's a vulnerable time in your own home.
Right.
Regardless of what he said something sideways. She recorded it and shot it across the world.
Right.
For gain.
Right.
Similar thing with Fab. Fab had an argument with his girl.
Mm-hmm.
He did knock a tooth out of her mouth. And Fab is my guy. But damn, you can't be beating on the chick.
Can't do that.
But you videotaped it and you heard him say like, what are you doing? You putting this on TV? Yeah. Like, I'm being me. I'm not no Jersey Mike, no Hennessy J. I'm being Michael with you, and you're exposing that for what exactly?
Yeah.
Because when your partner is vulnerable, you don't expose that. You hold on to it. You know what I mean? Right. So that's what makes people click in a sense. Like you and Jay, y'all got closer because y'all struggled. Same thing with me and Jay, and me and my boy Shrek, me and my man Keith. Like when we struggled, it made our bonds and reinforced the bonds. But we were vulnerable in those moments too. So that's what makes you people. So I always feel like, yeah, you're vulnerable to a degree.
Right, okay.
Me personally, I'm just not going to show you all of that because it's not for you. I don't know you to share that with you. For what?
Yeah. So I don't, I'm more of like I don't know if that necessarily, I guess, identify with it. I mean, I think I have in the past, like, especially, I guess, just being open-hearted. Okay. Like, I find it hard to do. Mm-hmm. And I think that's also because of, like, when I did do it, how it turned out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, the girl I used to go with, like literally kind of, like, begging to be back with this girl. Like this what I mean vulnerable. Like, I'm pouring my heart out. Like I remember one night, I was in the house twisted off some Burnett's. Burnett's. Bruh, I was in there, so we got
that's a bad choice. That's a bad choice.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look.
I understand.
I was broke, brother. I went to that bottom shelf.
You was a step above bum juice drinking Burnett's. Yeah. Yo, you might as well just say,
these people be on. These people I know, man. They be posting, like they be drinking and stuff. And I'm like, Burnett, like really? No, you're not putting that online.
Listen, I had a female friend of mine a couple years back say, yeah, it's my birthday. We getting lit. Blah blah blah. She's like, I got this pink lemonade Burnett's, and I was just like,
man,
what's that?
Right.
I was like, I'm not trying to come at your pocket.
Yeah.
It's your birthday.
On,
you want me to go?
Birthday,
you want me to get you a bottle of Absolute at least or something? Like, we can step it up a little bit higher. I mean, we ain't gotta go.
It's your birthday. It's
okay. We want some goose. Like, we can do that. I promise you, we can make something happen.
But yeah, so like I was in the house, man. I was twisted off of it, man.
Yes, man.
And so we got on the phone, and I just remember like, she was, I think, the one that I showed everything. Like I cried, like this might have been my second or third time crying.
So she's
like directly.
She's seen you in all of your
everything,
moments.
and so like I remember just being on the phone. I remember crying, just like telling her how much I love her and everything, and then it's like she still was like, nah.
Yeah.
And so, and I, from then on, man, I think it messed me up, because now, even now, I don't even know if I can be like that in front of Bianca. You know what I'm saying? And we're married.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But like
that's
tough.
It is, because you're taught as a man coming up to kind of put that away.
Right.
Like, crying is for girls. Cut that crap out. And it's not necessarily right, but I don't feel it's wrong either. Like, you got to be a little tougher in this world, especially now, because like, what is it? We just said, Tiffany put the post up. She said, in my house, we roast our kids so that when they go out in the world, they can't get their feelings hurt.
I think I've seen that.
It's similar to that. Like, I've been vulnerable. Like, I think the first time Tiffany seen me cry, and somebody called me materialistic yesterday, and I was just like, you know what, that might kind of be true. But I was going through a period of my life, I got in trouble or whatever, and I came back to the situation. I'm thinking I could just hit the ground and start running. Nah, they didn't have no money, couldn't get no gig. Bro, they repoed my whip. I was just like, yo, I'm trying. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep this going. And they snatched the whip, and I cried. I was in the house like, but it wasn't over the car. It was just my situation. And that's that's not the first time, but that's one of the times, like, it's good to have a good helpmate. Right. Like, I needed her in that moment, not because I was broke or nothing, but my spirit needed her. Yeah. And she was, hit me with the, baby, it'll be okay, that whole spiel. But we here now, so I'm cool. But vulnerable, that's.
When's the last time you cried?
What's this, 19? Last time I cried, probably, I got married at 13. So, yeah, it would have been 2013, round about Christmas.
And so do you think that's healthy? Or do you think that's fine? Because look, I mean, there are people who say, like, you're not crying, you're not, I guess, getting these emotions out, then it builds. And I don't know if it's the same for you.
What does it build to what though? Like, okay.
It's kind of like almost maybe a time bomb type thing.
I get it.
But no?
Nah. Well, yeah. If I'm being honest with myself, yes. Because there was a period of my time in my life where I was just like, I'm angry all the time for no reason. Wake up, sun is shining, beautiful day, money in your pocket. Like, there's really no reason for you to be angry. And I was pissed. And I'm like, I'm walking around like, if you say anything to me, you can look at me and be like, is that Polo? Right. I can slide you like, get off my face. Right. Type deal. Like, so I guess that's, I don't know, me putting stuff away and building it up. Yeah, because I think sometimes, like, we,
as a Cancer, right? We end up being like internal. Yeah. Right? So like we keep everything. Like for me, like a lot of times I don't say anything. I just kind of let it build in my mind.
That's me.
And so then
I know
that's what I mean.
Yeah, I do
it's
that.
Like,
I will do that. I'm not gonna argue with you. Right. I'm not gonna put the energy into it. Like if you actually upset me, if I'm still talking to you, you are safe. Like you in the safest place you could be because I'm still talking. Right. When I decide to just be like, you got it.
Right.
yeah, that's a red flag. You need to get away because it's not gonna go right for you at that point. So I definitely would do that. I internalize things at home, family, friends, whatever, work. Just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you know, internalizing everything. That's what I mean. It's like you have all these like different stresses, pulls from the world at work. You know, maybe at home or whatever. And so what happens is we're not releasing that, I guess, that energy.
Yeah, but
and so are you becoming some emotional time bomb, so to speak?
I pray not. I pray not, because I can't say like, all right, I've had some BS happen at work. Like, who hasn't?
Right.
But I'm very good with breaking it down as far as where I apply. Like, if I got a problem with P, I got a problem with P. I don't have a problem with P and. I'm not taking my frustration out on nobody else. It's quite simply like, even when I used to work at the club, like, if you disrespect me at the nightclub, I got a problem with you now. So you might catch me like getting involved in something else, and I'm not gonna be the guy that's beating somebody up and eyeballing you like this you next type thing. No, that person gonna get a pass. I'm about to come get you.
Right.
So for me, I'm particular about where I place my frustration. So I internalize a lot of it, and eventually, writing is always my escape. Like I have, everybody has a cope. Everybody got a coping mechanism. So writing is always mine. I write when I'm mad. I write when I'm happy. I write when I'm in between, whatever. And some days I go like, all right, I gotta go to an open mic soon. And I'm saying to myself, the reason I avoid it is because I don't want to take anybody else's concept, go home, internalize it, and then put it in my work. And then it's like, oh, you stole this, you stole that, and I'm like, no, I didn't. It's just my interpretation of it. It came from that.
Yeah.
So what I end up happening, I'll be in my car on the way home from that joint, and I gotta put on somebody's instrumental, and I'm just gonna dump everything. I'm just gonna dump it all out, and I'm. You can call it rapping, you can call it whatever, but I'm getting all the thoughts in my head completely out because I don't want none of that in there. I'm not recording it. I just want it out so that when I do go back and sit down, I can write my genuine thought. I don't have an inspiration from somewhere else or another club.
But is there anything wrong with the inspiration though?
No. But you know, the earth has been going on for so long, and people have been writing and doing different things.
Ain't nothing new.
It's nothing new. So how do you express it now?
Right.
How do you truly say, all right, we on No Fluff TV. It's 5 million. There's 500 million podcasts and video blogs out right now. So that's what I was saying about my book. Like, what do I do to make mine stand out without losing integrity? You know, and that's why I love what you got going on, because I watch your joint and I'm like, damn, okay, you said this joint dropping. Well, I might have watched a clip of your joint probably 6 times in a week waiting for the drop, and I'm like, oh, I'm in. Like, I'm in. This show is it. So I'm like, all right. So this is how I know this is standing out to me. Your show kind of made me stop listening to the Drink Champs joint. I funnel through that by guess now. Like, okay, this is somebody I might want to go check out, or this might be something else. But no, I'm good. I don't need all that extra.
I was definitely on Drink Champs for a while. But
I was too.
It's like Nori, man. I don't know if he's a good interviewer. I'm
not taking nothing away from Nori because I know why people go on this show.
Yeah. And
it's not for the drinks or the smoke and all that. It's because Nori is one of them. It's like your bro.
He's genuine.
He's genuine in it. But the hang-ups in speech, everyday speech for me, are what turn me off.
Oh, wow.
Like when he's talking and he's telling the story and he's like, yeah, I'm going to let you get to that, but that drives me up a wall. I'm like,
or he would never let them finish their story.
Right. And I'm like,
he's like, oh, they gonna kill me online for interrupting. I'm like, bruh, shut up.
Yeah, they're gonna kill you for telling it. But I guess that's the flair that makes people tune into it. So I can't knock them. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I follow it. I like the show.
Yeah, I like the show.
It's definitely
I ain't knocking. I ain't gonna say I'm not knocking them. I said my only knock is like, it's not, to me, it's not what it used to be.
Oh, yeah,
it used to be, let's get the legends on, let them tell some old stories, because that's the stuff we don't hear.
Right.
Now it's kind of like they just talking. You know, it used to be like, let's kind of talk about this like right here, and it's like, oh, I always wanted to know that. You know, like even when he had Nas on, I'm like, bro, You should have asked Nas. Like, I want to know what happened to people like Lake. What happened to Quan? What happened to your relationship with nature? Stuff.
They're not gonna do that because when certain legends come on,
right,
they got a project they pushing.
Right.
Like I listened to the Nas. I actually watched that one on YouTube.
Okay.
And I was just like, get ready for work and put this on, turn on the Bluetooth, walk around, come back and check it, see what's what. And I'm like, okay, he dropped some gems in it, but at the same time, I was just like, you really more so talking about your new album. You're not really here to kick it. Like you can tell. What was it? A couple years ago, they used to say that Nori said it on his show. Actually, he was like, rappers, the genuine ones, like from the hood, don't like cameras. Mm-hmm. Like we always inherently taught not to be on camera. That's so now you're a rapper and they shoving the camera in your face, or somebody got a microphone. Like it kind of it's the opposite of what's going on because you don't tell that story. Right. You don't. So now I'm saying to myself, like, so are the legends naturally just avoiding these shows? Like they going on about their life? Because like one of my favorite episodes was the Bun B joint when they was talking about Pimp C and what he was going through and stuff like that. But then when you listen to the background of it, Bun had his wife there. He had a book he was releasing. I'm like, he had a project. It wasn't like he just shot through like I did today. Like, yo, Pete, what's up? Let me come holler at you. Let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's not genuine to me. It's not organic.
Right.
It's a motive behind that. So I'm like every time Ross is on there, Ross got an album coming out. So I'm like, okay. He's going to be talking about his new album and where he was mentally for this, which is, you're going to get 50,000 Rick Ross interviews. They're all going to sound the same. Does everybody ask the same question? I don't want to know that. That's not intriguing to me. And a person I can't stand in life, Big Daddy Kane, he was on there, but he had a dope interview.
Hold on, you said you can't stand?
I can't stand Kane.
Oh, come on, man.
And it ain't even for his music. I don't like Kane personally.
So that means you met him a few times and all of that.
I have.
I actually seen him this year.
He live in Raleigh. You seen the show? You seen him perform?
No, I saw him at
the hospital. Like walking through. Yeah.
At the hospital. Right. And like, I think I kind of tripped him out in the sense because like I was so cool with it. Like I come back from my break, and so he was getting on the elevator. I guess one of his family members or something was in there or whatever. And that's also another reason why I didn't kind of... Yeah, because I'm like, man, weird. You're in the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like... I was talking to the lady he was with, transporting him. And then when I saw him, I was like, oh, what up, Kane? I shook his hand. I dapped him up. And then I kept talking to her. And so he was looking like... he gave me this like weird
realized
look.
Like you recognized him and you didn't go fan.
Exactly. And I'm like, maybe that's what it was, but because even my wife Bianca was like, why didn't you try to get a autograph or picture? I'm like, babe,
listen,
we're in the hospital.
Yeah, that's real. Location.
Someone is on the stretcher.
This I'm not gonna. It's bad.
Right, I'm not doing that. But yeah. So why you say you don't like them though?
So first started doing security, and I'm learning everything I can. From one of my mentors, a guy named Cowboy. Dude is amazing. Like not to be Jones or nothing like that, bruh's amazing. He the real deal. So I'm checking IDs at the warehouse, which is funny because that's the new police station now in Raleigh. So, and I'm not looking at the people. Like, limo pull up, dude get out with his chick. I'm like, all right, I'm not impressed by that.
Right.
I don't care about that. And I go, ID. ID for what? Okay, so I look at him in the face, still doesn't register to me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to Kane music. I didn't watch his videos coming up. So I'm like, man, get this cornball on my face. Right. Oh, you got a limo for your lady? You trying to see your anniversary or something? Because they were dressed nice. I'm like, all right, ID. Bro, I ain't need no ID. Well, you don't need to come in. Like, literally.
Wow, yeah.
So, Cowboy come down the steps. He's like, nah. Pardon me, Kane. He's my new guy. So now I get labeled the FNG, the fucking new guy.
Right.
Damn. And he's like, man, that's Big Daddy Kane. I'm like, okay. Like, it registers, but I'm just like, so what? And that was an issue. I let it go because, I know he's not going to remember that to be like, oh, I had a problem with something now.
Yeah.
So a couple years later, I end up at another club. I'm inside. Kane come in, everybody make a big fuss, and they say, yo, Kane here. Okay. Yo, Mike, I need you to work his booth. What?
Oh, man.
It turns into a whole thing.